punchers are not made, they are born. He was born a puncher. It's just my nature, and to reach for you and take your heart or your blood or your spleen or your liver. The only place he ever used to find any peace in the world was in the ring. I want to have a perfect fight. I want to be the best fighter.
Mike Tyson is a true legend of the heavyweight division. He entered the ring to literally kill his opponents with his insane rage and power. But almost always Mike's opponents were much larger than himself. Today we will watch fights when Tyson looked much smaller than his opponent. Mike Tyson versus Frank Bruno. Bruno was an unusually powerful boxer. With a height of 6'2" and an arm span of 82 inches, he had a bodybuilder's physique and also possessed a powerful knockout punch from either hand and had experience in the ring. The direction of the fight became clear, though, in the first few seconds when Tyson struck Bruno with a right cross. After that, it was clear that Bruno only wanted to escape the ring, more or less intact, and not necessarily win. He began to clinch at every opportunity and did not want to let Tyson get to a good range. This helped him hold out for the first round, but it made Mills Lane, the referee, angry.
Didn't seem to do anything, but it was a nice up. At any time, oh, here comes Tyson. Tyson with a combination with 20 seconds left in round one. He got Bruno's attention. Wobble Bruno with that punch. You stayed early. You can't fix it, Jim. It was never great to begin with. Oh, left hook by Tyson. But Bruno comes forward. 7 seconds to go in the ring. Echoing your words, Bobby. Throw the uppercut. But he said throw with venom. He meant put himself in position.
In the third round, Tyson threw a right hook to the body, a left hook to the jaw, and then inflicted several blows with both hands, finishing with several uppercuts on the right. Bruno fell into the ropes that kept him on his feet, and the referee saved him from a further beating, ending the fight and giving the WBC title to Mike Tyson.
Is champion again. And that is it. Mike Tyson is back. The Tyson era has begun. I told you Frank Bruno had no chance because those absolutes Mike hits with both hands. He's got a good chin. You're not getting him out of there one shot. Bruno never throws more than one hard punch at a time.
August 17, 1986, Mike Tyson versus Jose Ribalta. Ribalta was able to put up a decent resistance to Iron Mike. Rarely has a Cuban boxer who has fled from their oppressive regime achieved success in the professional ring, and the taste of freedom often had a devastating effect on the discipline required to prepare for fights, and Ribalta was no exception. However, he was undoubtedly a very strong boxer, dangerous at the time for any opponent. And even though he had no real chance of success in a fight with Tyson, it was an awesome fight that lasted until the 10th round. Round 10. After clinching in the middle of the ring, the boxers made a small exchange with powerful punches. The audience cheers for Ribalta and chants, "Jose, Jose." Mike clearly doesn't like this and goes on the attack with a powerful right hook to the head. He misses and immediately adds a left to the jaw. Ribalta falls back onto the canvas. He stands up and intends to continue the fight. Tyson immediately pounces on his opponent with a series of blows to the head. All 5 blows land exactly on target. The referee thought it was time to intervene and stop the fight. Tyson versus Mike Jamison.
Number 1, red black trunks, figures to be the next heavyweight champion of the world. Tyson starts after him, and that's the end.
guy off you.
Here comes Tyson. Mike Tyson takes 2 steps forward. Let's go with a couple of lefts. Now a right, a left. He's got it down. Mike Tyson sends Mike Jamison to the mat here in round number 4 for young Mike Tyson.
The 5th round. Jamison stepped up noticeably and tried to catch his opponent with a jab in this fight that was moving quickly. Tyson waited. Seizing the moment, he throws his powerful left hook that knocks Jamison back into the ropes. Here, having carried out a 4-hit combination on the body with a transfer to the head, Tyson forces his opponent to drop to his knee. Jamison gets up again and wants to continue. However, Joe Cortez felt it would be better for him to stop the fight.
Jamison wants to continue. Referee Joe Cortez says no. Jamison says he wants to go on, but the referee Joe Cortez says it is over.
Mike Tyson versus Tyrell Biggs. Tyrell Biggs, who in 1984 defeated Tyson in the selection for the U.S. Olympic team and later became the Olympic champion, had every chance of defeating Tyson in the amateur ring. In the professional ring, he stood no chance. As Tyson later said, "By the 4th round I realized I could knock out this guy, but I wanted him to pay for everything he said before the fight."
Before you bow, do you have any questions? Let's go back to before they go up.
Harry and Ray, I wouldn't be surprised.
On the part of Tyrell Biggs, the lateral move. Those hands should be up a little higher because, again, the hand speed of Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, you can't get into that.
The fight lasted until the 7th round. At the very beginning, Tyrell immediately enters the clinch. Tyson strikes from the left. He hits with a forearm and knocks out Biggs' mouthpiece. Another lingering clinch, and Mike Tyson throws a hard, short left strike to Tyrell's temple. Tyrell Biggs falls out of the ropes. His face is covered with blood, but he still manages to get up to the count of 9 and decides to continue the fight. Breaking the distance a little, Tyson thrust another left side to the jaw. The blow was the last for Tyrell Biggs. December 6, 1985. Mike Tyson versus Sammy Scaff, who weighed 250 pounds with a height of 6'4". Before fighting with Tyson, he had 19 fights, 13 of which he won, and 11 of which were premature.
Look at the height difference, at least 6 inches. What does Tyson have?
The first round. In one of the corners, Tyson ducks under his opponent's blows, and again lands his signature left hook to the head. By this point, Sammy's face was already covered in blood. Another left hook, and Tyson knocks the opponent down.